Day 640. Day rating is a 6. Still no run today. I woke up feeling much better. Probably 95% better. I still have a small cough, and it's just from my body trying to get the phlegm out. I'm not having to rub my nose or blow my nose anymore. I think I still feel congested. I can still hear it just a smidge. But I feel much better. And I got up this morning and thought, let's get ready to go for a run. Heard the alarm clock go off at 5:30 and just turned it off and said, no, I'm feeling too good. I just want to sleep right now. I want to enjoy sleep. And I went from sleeping a little bit propped up to just completely laying down like normal, and that felt great. And then we just got up, walked the dog. We were out there for about 40 minutes. And then came inside and called my mom. They were going to be in town with my niece. They were going to Vans. I guess there was a list of places to go that my niece wanted to go to. But Vans was one of them for shoes, and I don't know what the other stores were. But they said, okay, if you're free and you're feeling good, come over. If not, just get some rest. So I said, all right, well, I'm not 100%, and I am kind of resting today. I'm not going to do too much. Okay, well, if you get bored, give us a call. So I said, okay. And I just took it easy. I was putting some stuff away for a few hours, vacuuming, and had a little bit of that breakfast burrito, that machaca burrito from yesterday, and was watching TV. I finished season 3 of Love is Blind. I finished the last episode of Blockbuster, also on Netflix, and I finished episode 1 of that FIFA documentary. And then went to lunch, went to Red Robin, had the California chicken burger. That was good, fine, came back, and before I knew it, like, the plan was to go run around 5:30. That's that golden hour right now where the sun's just setting, but it's still warm enough you get the sunlight, but not cold enough where you feel like you need a jacket yet. So I was planning for then, but then I got back and looked at the clock after lunch and noticed that it was already about 4 o'clock. So it's like, there's no way all this food's gonna settle and be ready. So I'm gonna give it an hour and see how I feel. And I got up after an hour, started walking around, walked the pup a little bit, and it was just, no, between the slight cold outside, the cold I just got finished dealing with in my throat, and the food in my stomach, I was just not motivated today to go. But the alarm is set for tomorrow. I'm supposed to do the long run with the group, but I have a race on Sunday, so I don't want to completely overwork my body before the race. And I know this cold the last 3 days is already going to set me back. And the goal was originally to run somewhere around an hour 25 for the 13.1 miles, and I don't know, I feel like even tomorrow, the easy run, I think I'm just going to do 6 to 7. That way I'm getting into the aerobic level, but I'm not going to completely drain my body of all the energy that I just started to put back in and put nutrition in. But I have a feeling my lungs are going to be a little bit burning, at least for the first 2 or 3 miles tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm not trying to have too much expectation on Sunday's race. I'm just going to try to enjoy it. I don't know. It's hard to say. So I'm going to enjoy it when I know, coming off last weekend, I could feel my IT and my T-band on my left side and my left quad tighten up a bit. the plan was to get massaged at some point this week, and then just got sick. And I should have been using the percussion gun, but I even got to the point where I just wanted to be healthy again and not be sick. So just took my mind off things in a bad way. But start back up tomorrow, and we'll see where we are Sunday morning. Actually, we'll see where we are tomorrow morning too, but race day Sunday, we'll see how that goes. So the rest of the day was just kind of casual. I just sat back, played my game, watched a little bit more TV. I tried to watch the Suns game. Couldn't get the TV to switch over. It just turned out the TV wasn't identifying the right channel. The right port, I guess, is probably the better phrase. And finally, after about half an hour, turning everything off, unplugging it, turning it back on, I figured it out. And I say half hour because I turned it off for about 5 minutes, played with the dog, came back to it, plugged it back in. I think I originally tried to turn it on when I had Netflix on or Hulu. And so I tried, like, maybe the signal is just picking up the hub or the online streaming services. So maybe try turning the TV off and then rebooting it back up. So half the time is kind of just giving it time to cool off, and then of course unplugging it, plugging it back in, and unplugging all the plugs, plugging it back in. So yeah, but I figured it out, but not in time for the game. Oh well. But it's 12:25. Can try to go to sleep within the next half hour. Should put me about 5 hours for sleep tonight. Somewhere in there, 5.5 hours. Then get up, walk the dog, maybe rinse off a little bit. Oh, excuse me, just to get that sickness out still. Just because it's that little bit just lingering around. So get that out, and then go for a run. Go from there. But that's it for tonight. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.